Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, if you have no idea who I am, my name is Ebony. I am a human design expert, coach, enthusiast, sayer of things. So if you are interested in learning more about your human design, then you are in the right place. A few announcements. My human design energy type workbooks are now on sale. They were on pre-sale for the last week, and now they are on sale at full price. These workbooks walk you through step by step how to be in alignment with your energy type. It's like working one-on-one with me without the one-on-one price. You do this completely on your own. There's prompts, there's questions, there's general information about your energy type, and there is a there's a step-by-step process to help you create a daily routine that will bring you into alignment with your energy type. So if you are interested in that, the link will be in my description. Check that out. And if you want to get a full reading with me, then you can also do that in the link in my description box. So in this video, we're going to be talking about 5 lines. And I'm very excited because I'm a 3-5 manifesting generator. Hello. And 5 lines are interesting. We're an interesting bunch. So the thing about 5 lines, our opportunity to thrive comes when we are able to solve problems, when we are able to create solutions, sometimes creative and untraditional solutions, to problems where others have failed to do so. We're problem solvers. We think outside the box, we come up with unusual solutions, and that is how we share our wisdom. We're not necessarily teachers, we're not necessarily, experts. We just come up with interesting stuff that just happens to solve problems, and people are like, yeah, that's what we need, and we're just like, yeah, okay, I guess. Something else about 5 lines is that something that differentiates 5 lines and 4 lines is that we are best at solving problems for people that we are not intimately connected to. So like close friends, close family. We are much better at solving problems for people that we don't have that intimate relationship with. Unlike 4 lines, which their opportunities to share their wisdom and impact the world their opportunities to share their wisdom and impact the world actually come from those connections and those intimate relationships that they're able to create, which we're going to talk about in the 4-line video. But for us, we are much better equipped to solve problems when we don't have an intimate connection with the person for whom we are trying to help solve the problem. And along with that can be a little bit sticky, because as a 5 line, people can sense that we can solve their problem. So if you have a 5 line in your profile, when people get around you, they can sense that you can help them solve their problem. So they will almost project their problems onto you because they can sense that you can help them solve their problem. And that can be a blessing, and it can also be a curse, because you have to be very aware. You have to have a very deep understanding of the problems that you can and cannot solve, because even though we're problem solvers, not every person with a 5 line is equipped to solve every single problem. Like for me, I can actually give you a really good example. I am very good at writing essays. I can crank out an essay depending on how long it needs to be, what the subject matter is. This color is getting on my nerves. I can crank out an essay an hour, 2.5 hours tops. My sister, though she is brilliant, cannot. She isn't able to put all of her ideas and the things she wants to say into words. It's just not her thing, but she's one of the smartest people that I know. She knows that I am very good with essays. So whenever she has an essay that she needs help with, she will come to me, she will ask me to help her. And I'm just like, I want to, because I know I can make a good essay and I want to help her because she's my sister. However, with everything that I have going on right now, I do not have the mental capacity to help her with her problem. So this means that I am not fully equipped to help her solve this problem. So taking on this problem, knowing that I'm not fully equipped for it, would, number one, not be in alignment for me. So we're not doing that. But number two, it would make me very uncomfortable. I would be, throughout the entire process, I would be extremely uncomfortable, which would push me into people-pleasing tendencies, which is what we don't want to do. So you want to make sure as a 5 line that you are being aware and understanding the things that you are and are not equipped to solve, whether that is having all the information, whether that is having the mental capacity for it, whether that's having the time for it, whether if that means being excited or not being excited. Being equipped means overall you can do this and you feel good doing it. If there is one tiny aspect of this problem or this issue that makes you uncomfortable or makes you kind of turn inward, that's not for you to solve. It's not for you to solve, and you need to say no. I'm so annoyed with my shirt right now. So when I say fully equipped, there's a lot of different aspects that goes into it, and you need to make sure that you are covering all the aspects. It's not like, oh, do I know this? Can I do it? Okay, cool. No. There's more factors at play here, so make sure you're not disregarding those other factors, right? And another thing about 5 lines is that after we solve a problem, we need to take time to recharge. There is a moment after you're done solving a problem, you're kind of on this high. You're like, oh, yes, I did that. Everything worked out. It's great. And you're coming off of it. You're coming off the dopamine and serotonin. And you have a tendency to want to jump right into solving someone else's problem. You need to make sure that you take time to rest. After you solve any problem, come into yourself and be like, okay, how am I feeling? What are my energy levels like? Do I need to rest? Does it feel good for me to rest right now? And be honest with yourself. Don't jump head first into solving another problem just because you think that if you don't, you're not going to be successful or people are going to leave you behind or any of those limiting beliefs. You want to make sure that you're being really honest. Am I not resting because I don't feel like I need to? Or am I not resting because I'm afraid? Doesn't matter what you're afraid of. But is this coming from alignment or is this coming from fear? You want to be really, really aware of that. So, to sum up 5 lines, you're problem solvers. You are the problem solvers of the collective, right? The 6s are the role models. The 5s are the problem solvers. You thrive when you are able to create solutions and solve problems for people that you are not intimately connected with. People in your community, not your immediate community, but if the people that are subscribed to me, y'all are my community. I don't have an intimate connection with each and every one of you, which is why I'm able to coach you. But you are a part of my community. You're a part of my tribe, right? But I do not coach my family. I do not coach my friends. If they ask me for advice, I'll give advice. But if they're like, oh, can you, take me through this, or can I, do like that? No. I do not coach my family or my friends anymore. It just doesn't work for me. It never works out for me. So I just don't do that anymore. Take time to recharge. After you solve a problem, make sure you're taking time to recharge, and make sure that you are only taking on problems that you feel equipped to solve. That is probably the most important thing that I can say for 5 lines. If you don't feel equipped to solve it, do not take that on. Because there is someone else in the world who can help them solve it. You are not going to be responsible for this entire person's life falling apart because you don't help them with this problem. That's no. If you don't feel equipped to solve it, let it go. Okay? Be aware that people are going to project their needs and their problems onto you. Be able to look at a situation objectively and say, I can do this or I cannot do this. That takes some boundary setting, and it also takes a lot of self-awareness. So that's really, 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 really important for 5 lines. So that is it for 5 lines. The next video that I make will be about the 4s. And what else did I want to say? If you are interested in purchasing my Human Design Energy Type workbooks, they will be in the description. If you are interested in getting a reading with me, that link will be in the description as well. And I will see you all in my next video.